Greetings, this is Black Metal Alchemist. So we are back with an update on the Cablemod situation. Where we left off, I'm going to try and include a video or a link to the previous video, part 1, going over the initial issues that I've had, so I don't have to go over it again. But if you know about what occurred, then I'll start off with what was said last from them. All our 12-volt high-power cables have the same latching system, if that was your question, and all of them use the same pin type, NTK. I don't know entirely what that NTK means, but they may all have the same latching system, but there seems like there is some kind of variance within some of the cable housings. Moving on, this is what I replied. Could there be a slight variance in the casing that is inserted is what I'm meaning. My apologies. If there is, I am willing to try getting another custom 12-volt high-power cable to test how snug it is. If it is similar to my basics one, then I want to return the custom one I currently have. It doesn't make sense to me how a basic 12-volt high-power cable from Cablemod can be reasonably removed if I go to remove it. Yet, a custom cable from Cablemod that is designed exactly the same requires me to disassemble my GPU block and grab both the 12-pin casing on the GPU and the casing on the cable and spend about 10 minutes pulling them apart with the latch having been pulled up by the pliers. What is required of the custom cable I have for disconnection seems unnecessary. I do apologize if that last part came across as rude. It was not meant to be and was an overview of why I am confused. This is a rational thing. Why does one cable from the same company work, yet another one is doing differently? If they're all the same kind of thing. Obviously, yes, there is going to potentially be some slight variance. Potentially a particular batch was made differently than the previous one. These are some things that I don't know, and this agent likely doesn't know either. So we'll continue on. They ended up replying with, the connector housing is standardized and made in bulks, so we cannot make any variations. This is the first case of this issue we had. I do apologize. This is not the first issue. Maybe it's the first time he has seen it on his end, but this is not the first time of this issue. I then replied with, I understand. When I get a chance, I can take a measurement of the connector housing for my 4080 and pass it along. This may help in case anyone else runs into this issue as well. For the time being, I'll order another cable and try it out. I had said that before I even looked up anything regarding if anyone else had a similar issue. However, again, as you saw, there are plenty of people that had this issue. The customer service agent then replied, we can send you another cable to try it out. Feel free to either send me a picture of the current cable cut in half, and we are going to send you a new one. No need to pay for another one. I will close your second ticket to keep the conversation in one place. That last statement was due to having seen some of this stuff on Reddit and having seen what Cablemod representative, I guess for Reddit, was talking to people on Reddit who had these similar issues and giving help to them. I made a reply within Reddit. I don't remember what I said because, again, this was like a little over a month ago. But I then made a new ticket, and I don't recall what I said either there, but I was basically saying I want to try and see if I can get a replacement to see if this will work. So, 3 weeks, almost probably 4 weeks later, there was a notification of shipment, and I received this guy not long after. The replacement cable. I have not looked at it. We're going to look at it together so we can see how it looks. It's still in the package. Alrighty. Yep. It looks good. Cool. So now what we are going to do is I'm going to attempt to set my camera up for this, but I might have to do it on my phone because this is kind of a tight space I gotta work with. Here we are at the tower. Okay, not best of light, but we can still see. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, I'm going to remove this. If I can remember how it gets removed. Okay, yeah, from the bottom. Some reasonable pressure. Let's see if this is any different. I'm not going to force this either. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe. Okay, a little bit of force required, but still removable, even though it really didn't make it click. Mice can be used as leverage. We're gonna make that work. Hey, not too shabby. All right, so here we go. Try this again. Is that reasonably in focus? Yeah, I think so. There we go. Never heard it click, but I think it's in there. Let's see how simple it is to remove. Okay. I mean, it comes out. That's nice. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, that seems to plug in nicely. Now you can't really see that well from the camera, but I think that's fully seated. Nice. Okay, well, it actually works. Okay, that works. So let me go ahead and do some maintenance on this. I'll get it, get this fully plugged in, and then we will go from there and see if it actually turns on, for one thing. Alrighty, so we are about to turn on the power supply and see what happens. Now, to turn the system on. Oh! We got something going. Do we have display? I would know if I turned on the fucking screen. Okay, let's see. And... alright, we have display, so cool. The replacement Cablemod cable works. Alright, so we'll go to the ending. Alright, so everything works. All is good now. I'm going to put the basics, or the Cablemod basics cable, back in packaging and just put it to the side in case anything does actually still happen to this cable. Hopefully not, but in the case it does, I'll still have a cable as a backup. I just want to say thank you, Cablemod, for your support. I do apologize for how I got a little testy. It was just my own aggravation. I'm just glad we got everything sorted out. So, for anyone else who's having this issue, or a similar issue, just reach out to Cablemod. They'll help you how they can. Be patient with them. They are trying to help. I'm just glad I got my situation fixed, and I guess there is a slight variation in some of the housings. Maybe the other one was just out of variance. I don't know. Anyways, problem's fixed. You guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.